So next one, I believe, is myself. It's my lot, the New England Patriots, travelling to the rookie number 2 overall pick, Zach Wilson's New York Jets. This is, of course, a AFC East matchup. This is the Patriots' second AFC East matchup of the season after a disappointing defeat to Miami last week at Foxborough. It's a game that New England expected to win, and that's exactly what they did. It was a combination of Patriot defense, which is well drilled anyway, dominating a Zach Wilson that, for me, Brad, looked very erratic. He threw 4 interceptions on the day. It seems like he was desperate to try and make big plays all the time, rather than carefully find his receivers, get the running game going. There was just no game plan into what the Jets were actually trying to do. I thought it was a really bizarre performance by them in this 25-6 defeat to the New England Patriots. New England themselves weren't particularly spectacular, but they've done a job. As a defense, very solid. As I say, the 2 interceptions for J.C. Jackson, Devin McCourty got an interception as well. And it was Mac Jones didn't throw a touchdown, which surprised me. Bit cautious, you have to say, from Josh McDaniels, like the offensive coordinator. But Mac Jones is the only rookie who hasn't thrown an interception. So maybe it's just keeping things solid for him, getting more and more confident. There was touchdowns for, I'd say, running backs, James White, and of course Damian Harris, and then the Nick Folk field goals, which makes him the record kicker now for New England. So yeah, it was just a job well done for New England. They needed that win ahead of the Saints in week 3. And yeah, to be honest with you, Brad, I think it's going to be a very long season for the New York Jets again.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it felt like Zach Wilson going into his first home game at the MetLife, he sort of wanted to put on a show, and he didn't. Yeah, as you said, very poor choices. And Mac Jones, he did what he had to do. Obviously, no passing touchdowns, but good. It was good to see James White sort of get a game again, like I said, for one of the teams last week, or one of the performances and one player. It was like a confidence builder. And it was good to see James White get on the score sheet and get some good rushing yards under his belt. He was one that I had in my fantasy team last year. I had to sling him off, and it might be one of them that if you do pick him up in your fantasy team, he will get you some solid points.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's a running back that doesn't necessarily get spectacular yardage, but as I say, can run with it, and it's also a good option as a receiver with your likes of McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara, which we will be covering shortly. Yeah, like we said, it's a New England has absolutely breathed past the Jets, and you do wonder where the Jets' wins are going to come from this season. So its next one is